Alright, still your boy Big Tank from Double South, and this video we want to talk about the semantic grid framework. So what will be this framework now? What will be this on semantic grid framework now? So on semantic grid now, a very old framework like that, yeah, and I like to use them every time for my work. And this framework, it be like the Bootstrap framework and some other framework like that. Will be like say they are side the way they use to do grids. So the basic thing will be like say this framework will help you do. It will help you start. It will help you arrange your content now for HTML, so that you know how to write plenty CSS to know how you can arrange your pass. Now you see the way they're doing for their website now. So you see mind you, this website I will leave link to the description of this video so that you feel come here sharply and me download their files, use them for your work too. So you see the way they arrange all this box for you now. See the way this one there, this other one there, then this one on there now. So all these grids now. See that arrange now. So I know what on semantic now the apples they do. So we're not going to need to go CSS now. Because they go the style how I want to push all this one maybe float and coin they get now. And if you don't sabi use this thing now, you say it will make your work easier way. So quickly, if I open Photoshop here, I'm just showing us kind of quick things now. See the way they do this site now. So you see I'm seeing 4 different pictures now there now. So they get one grid here, another one here, another one, and another one. Then if you still scroll go up small now, you see and see and they still get on that one like this again. So all these now different grid styles then now. So this on semantic, it will help you now maybe if you arrange something like this. If I open another designer, you see the way they've arranged this one here. You see and say this place and I want big picture there. But if you look at this other ones now, you see one small picture here, another one here, then one longer for button here. So on semantic framework will help you arrange something like this. If I open one more template now, so if you see and see they still arrange all these things like this now. So the basic thing now, so in the AP they arrange fonts and all those things. Now just this your div then where you could separate the different content so that you could do them in such a way that okay, you want me this one there, you want me this one there, but you don't want to write many CSS code now. So you just use the framework now, it will help you arrange everything for the grids like that. So I'm not talk too much now. I'm gonna go back to the on semantic grid website now. So to start now, you come here now, you say download here. So when you download here and I go download the file, go your desktop for you, or you download and go your download folder for you. So I already download my own. What I go do, I'll come here, I go just unpack them. So I go say extract here. So when I extract now, it go open the folder, I go open the folder, then I'll come assets. I'll click on assets and I go locate style sheet. So when I locate style sheet now, I'll scroll down. Now this one now you need now. This will be 45 kilobyte size here. So where they say on semantic grid responsive. Now this one now you need on semantic grid responsive. Okay, sorry. This one will get tablet. Obviously, this one will be 67 kilobyte. The one will be on semantic grid responsive tablet because this is now the use for a responsive website like that, so that when you view your website for system and the way you view them for your tablet and the way you view them for your mobile phone now, the thing not gonna be the same, it go different, but it go still fine for eye, so that people go appreciate what you do. You get. So I'll go enter my code now. You see and say I already call the styles there for inside my code here. I already call the styles. So what I go do here, I go just quickly show us kind cool things. Now I might just say section now. I'll say section. Then this section in fact more delete section. I'll come here, I'll just say dot grid container, because before you start to write the grids then now, so before you start to add the grids then for inside your work now, you first need to put this grid container. So this grid container that is specifying now to 1200 pixels. So I'll show now quickly. So this grid container now, inside I'll say header. I'll show now something sharp now. So header, I'll come and target the header. I'll just give height to the header. So the height now I'll say 500 pixels. Then I'll say make the background color be red. Make the background color be red. So I'll go my browser and I'll go refresh. So now you see the happen now. So if you notice now, I'm not put width for this place now. I'm not put width for here. Waiting make cannot put width because on semantic now, they already arrange that width for me now. So now this 1200 pixel what now, so now they work with now be the width. So what I need to do now to specify the height for what it be say I want to do. Now I put out for here now. So I just specify the height now. Then I put background color, I leave width like that now. But we know just do a full like this now. You get we know do a full like this now. If we want actually utilize that thing, what we supposed to do before we put header, we're supposed to come this place now. They will say grid 100. Mind that they use Emmet now. So if you don't know this Emmet code what they use now, just check. I already created a tutorial. So if you follow for them, you understand how to write all these quick codes and like that. So I go put up for grid 100. You see, one after grid 100 is still they take that shape, but now they call add. You know, see an shower, but they ask kind of small thing like a padding for this corner here. But that not be the main thing we talk about now. So this on semantic now, so yeah, the thing it get the grid now, they specify from grid 5 go reach grid 100. In fact, I open the CSS more and see how quickly. If you see the CSS file here now, so yeah, they say grid 5, grid 10, grid 15, 20, 25, 30, go reach 100. Then you get 33, then you get 66. I will explain all this thing for you just now. Just the watch, I'll explain now. So now, when I say grid 100 now, it means say now only one single grid now I define. Only one single grid now I want now. So if I want divider now, maybe 50-50 now, maybe equal part now. What I go do I'll come here. Instead of 100, I go change them to 50. I go change them to 50. Go refresh. You see an answer, you don't divide an answer. So here now 50, here now 50. So the thing where like you need to understand is say, no matter how you specify the grids, them as far as they're inside this grid container, yeah, as far as they're inside this grid container now, all of them all together must add up to 100. So you see now 50 plus 50 now 100. You get 50 plus 50 now 100. Even if I duplicate them again, I put them to like 20 now, or I say 25 now, grid 25. It go give me 4 grids. You see, it give me 4 grids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 now 100 now. So the thing they give me 4 grid. So I need to like say when you say you go mistake, go put like 50 for here now. So you see, once you add 50 for here now, so it did not pass 100. So that one it go break come down and it go scatter your work. So you need to understand this and see as far as it's inside this grid container, you get as far as this grid container now, all of them now needs to be 100. It need to add up to 100. It needs to add up to 100. You get me? You need to add up to 100. So I go delete this one. I'll delete this one. I'll come here. I might delete this one too. I'll just see. In fact, more quick some kind of small stuff like that now. What I go do I go first see section. So inside this section, I'll create grid container. So the grid container now, I'll create like 5 grid now. So I'll see grid 20. You see, grid 20. So if I add 4 more now, 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 now 5. See this here. Now, sorry, now 100. 5 of them, so now 100. So inside this grid 20 now, I'll just say box. I'll say box. Then I'll go duplicate this box now because I want to style the box now. I'll duplicate it now, then I'll put her for inside of this ones too. You get. So we'll get this grid container, we'll get this section. Inside this section now, we'll get grid container. Then inside the grid container now, we'll say grid 20. 5 of them like this. Then we'll put this box. So I'll come in, I'm going to target the box. I go say enter inside section, then look for this box where they are. So when you find this box, give them height of more put like 200 pixels. Then make sure say the background color, make it background color. Make the background color be green. You see now? So if I refresh now, you see what I get now. In fact, this body or this section, I'm gonna do this. Made the top be like 100 pixel. Then made the bottom. Oh, sorry, the left and right now be 0 pixel. So you see what I get now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I come this place now, I change them to 40. You see I'll need to find a way to add all these ones now, make it turn to 60 now. You get so that 60 plus 40 could be 100. So what I do now, inside that 60 now, so I feel divide out to like how many now? I feel say 15, 15, 15, 15. You see if I go by refresh now, you see that gets now. You don't understand the flow now, be? See this here. This one wide now, or this one is small. I feel come here now, say here. I go say ma delete this one come out now. Then ma make this one 30. You see so this one will be 40, 15, 15, 30. And all of them go see amount. Here they see do the thing the fresh now. You see so with just this small thing like this now, then all this one so now we don't get this grid and we'll put content for inside this place now. We'll put content for inside this place now. You see I feel come this place again now, safe. I'll come here. I'll see I'll do that grid container inside here again. So inside this grid container now, I'll create two classes now. I'll say 50 and 50. My breaker. You see so we don't get this grid like this now. So then one way. Another thing we like to do again as well. You get one class what they call grid parent. Or before inside that class now, I might just might change the colors there quickly. I'll come this place, I'll say 1. I'll put 2. I'll put theory. THREE. I'll put 4. Then I'll come this place now, I'll say dot box dot 1. I'll see the target and when you get to classes now. I'll see me the background color for this one be red. We'll see. This one say red don't show for NRB. Then I'll say 2, 3, and 4. So this 2 now, more give a yellow. Then more give this one purple. Then we should give this one now. We should give her, but yeah, more give her like black. So you see what we get now, so yeah, you get you see. In fact, machine here is blue. The blue for inside white inside my eye. That work. So we get this 4 like this now. We get this 4 like this now. One to like say if we do now, so since this is not responsive now, means say if I come in my inspect this element, then I'll dog this thing go the right. Right now, we assume saying our laptop to the view this thing now. So what I do here, I think come this place now, so I go say okay. If with a view for tablet, made this grid 40 now, so make it cover everywhere. If we view this for inside tablet and make the grid 40 and make cover everywhere, that means this one also it don't go the half or here go end to end. You see end to end. What if we do now? If we go in now, we say tablet grid 100. You see tablet grid 100. So the moment you say tablet grid 100 now, if you come this I will say tablet who shall make so now? Make her like 50. More make her like 40. Tablet grid 40. Then this other 15 again. We'll say tablet grid 40. Then this other guy will say tablet grid Tablet grid 20. So more scroll. You see the happen also. She this has the break now. You see her? You look at maybe when it's in the desktop mode now. You see and see this grid 40 now be this. This 15, 15 and 30 now be this two now. But by the time it does detect say okay now desktop tablet now because as we reduce our browser now they reduce the size now. And you know say tablet size small. So it does detect now tablet now idea now. And here we already specify say okay once this thing declares say now tablet now they view this website now, make this div now so make it be grid 100. You get? Then this other two now make it be 40 40 while this one will be 20. You see as it be now so. You see huh? So that are one of the interesting things where I say this on semantic now the AirPods they do. We feel we see go for mobile now. So we say okay, more come here now. By the time the thing does small where now, make this place now, make it be grid 100. Then make this small now, make it be grid mobile grid 50. Or if you say mobile grid 33, I just copy and put. So that could be 3 column. So you see it don't enter this. In fact, what I go do here, I'll make 1 2 grid 50. Then this other one 70. I'll refresh. You see now, starts the drop. So based on what you did design and how you did design and so you can arrange them. So I come here and I say, okay, this grid 40 now when you did tablet, when you did desktop, when you did VM for your laptop now. So by the time you just start to VM for your tablet now, make that same div now, make change to 100. Let me see, go collect all the width ends to end. And when you have a mobile now, you can see collect ends to end. If you see this one now, it's okay. When it be tablet, maybe grid 15. Then when it be desktop, maybe grid 15. Then by the time they go VM for tablet now, say it go be grid 40. Then when they VM for mobile, it go be grid 50. She the same also. So the responsive now, it affect. And then the key thing will be like say this our on semantic grid now the AirPods they do. Now the key thing will be like say it the AirPods they do. You go help us arrange all these our grids in such a way that we know going to write plenty CSS code for this place. So you get. So more leave this one now. Then Marty showing us a kind of interesting things again now. Marty showing us kind of interesting things. One to like say you need to understand if you want to create 3 columns for you now. So you see when I talk grid 33 just now, I go comment this one or delete all these things come out for this place now. So or delete them. Delete this one and then delete this one. So if I come here now, so I go see 33. You see, it don't give us 3 column now. It don't give us 3 column. If you come here now, so if I will see 66, the man come here this one out now. It give us 1 white column, then another one again. You get. But instead of this one, if you do something like maybe just based on you, and I'm not going to detail on you, based on you. If you come here now, you see 75-25. You see, give you something like this. So it's not a very nice thing now. Then not below this class is not even inside this on semantic now. So kind of nice, interesting classes they did too. One class like that where they now pull and push. Pull and push. That one nice class where like CD for on semantics. And what is that pull and push classes they do now? So they fit help you swap the grid there now. So they fit help you now swap the grid. What I go do, I'll come this place. I'll say this red now. I want push and make on here. Make this green now. This blue now. I want push and make on this place now. So and those have you come here now. Just change this one quickly now. You get bet. It gets a kind of case. I don't know. So kind of picture now where be like see you want push go one side based on what you do. Based on what you do, you will need them because if you're not gonna need them now, or you don't put up for there. You get. So that I go do now. I'll come in. I'll say push. So say push 75, abi? Hope I divide this thing well. Now say pull 25. Are they right and well so? Massive. No, not right and well. I'll come this place, I'll say pull 25, pull 75. I'm gonna explain now. Okay. So what happened here? This grid 75 now, so yeah, and this push 25 now, it amounts to 100. See, I'll comment this one out. I'll comment this one out. I'll remove this one. The answer will just get 75 here now. So one invisible space there now, so will be the 25. You get. So what we go do now? If we put that push 25 for here now, so yeah, what this thing to do be say, if they push this one here, go front, then they put that 25 for this corner here. You see, so now the 25 there now, so. Then by the time we call this one come now, so yeah, this 25 where they this place before now, so if we put 75, if they push on, they come back this side. Now what you see for here now, so. You see, so these are the pull and the push classes. Not worry, as for the design they go, I go use now this framework I use most times. I'll go use other ones so that because I use this one too. When I see the see some kind example, so I they use them for. Then another time I say I want to teach for this on semantic grid before I fly now. Now the prefix and the suffix. What is that prefix and suffix they do? It's just the add dead space now. I call it dead space. It's just the add dead space. Like imagine say you get these two things now. Although you don't want to make this one big like that. This one are like 50 now. So you see, this one are like 50. You see, and you know money today, maybe just make the space come this place. Now, what if you do, What if you do? If you come this grid 25, if you come to grid 25 now, then if you say prefix 25. If you say prefix 25. So this prefix 25 now, if I refresh now, sounds like push this guy currently now. So the 25 plus 25 are 50. Why this other grid 25, this grid 50 now, together make 100. So it means say then grid 50, then here now, prefix 25 there now where they bring out that space. You get then plus this 25 box now. So it don't give us that space for the middle here now. You see? Then before, if I don't want to use this prefix 25 now, so I feel use the suffix now. What is the suffix they do now? So it add after. So if you say suffix 25. I go refresh now, and you see, I go refresh and you see. So this suffix now, it add space now after the grid. You see, it add space after the grid. Why the prefix now? They add before the grid. You see? So this suffix now, after the grid, it pushes one go. So if I change that to prefix now, if I change to prefix, I refresh. It sounds like push up on this side now. It don't hear. You do get? So down on semantic grid, before I forget if another thing again. Again one class now, what do they call grid parent. You get one class called grid parent. You see the way they run this thing since we like see if I might like 50 or might make it like okay. Might open one again for you. So I'll say 25. Refresh. So you see the way space there for this place now. You see? You see the space there for inside this place. So one thing I be like say, if I don't want this space at all, I want me call it a join. I think on this place now, so after the grid 50, grid 25 now, I go add one class for inside this on semantic we call grid parent now. So this grid parent now, they do two things for me. They do two things for me. One, it will help me close the space now while I still get this my grids then like this. Then another thing I see they help me do now, I go show now. I come here now, say BRO. Then I go create this grid. I'll say grid 100. Now, definitely, on a say it must fall down. You see, it must fall down. So I'll put grid parent. In fact, before I put the grid, match one I want to quickly. I just notice on now. Now you see this small space where I said it for here now, so you see this too small space now. Originally, before you put the grid parent, now me that space where I see on semantic they put to this separate all these things now. So if you don't make that space there again now, so if you don't make space there now, you can put grid parent now. It go delete all these ones there for here. It go delete the padding the web like say put for the corner of the containers there. So I'll come this place now. I'll say grid parent. The same say that arrange itself with her now. Then inside the grid parent now, the moment I say grid parent now, so I don't go need to put grid container for me to create new grids again now. I think come here now, so I go say Ctrl C, then I go paste them inside here. In fact, yeah, okay. So I guess now this thing with this. Okay, might just do this thing for now. I could duplicate this section. So now how many CSS code now? Like, I'll duplicate her. Oh no, voila. More just do like. I'll call this place. I'll say box margin bottom put like 20 pixels. Okay, so put like 20 pixels now. So this way the happen. So inside this grid 100 now, so we put grid 50 and grid 25. So we don't need to put grid container before they put grid inside. We don't need to put grid container now for us to start to place grid. As far as we get grid parent now, as far as we get grid parent now, automatically I don't turn this grid 100 now to grid container. They'll fit add different grids for inside. So now here we will end up for inside this on semantic tutorial. And I'm going to continue to use this on semantic now for most of my work, and I'm going to understand how the thing they play. I'm going to see more examples like that, and hopefully now I'll get the thing. But when I see practice and I see me a lawyer boy for the double south big tank. You know how they be now. Like the video, subscribe there, and still tell people now where they happen. Thank you.